but
now you're happy.
and I live in, they're like $24 there.
I said so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take me to warm this chair. That's why.
Oh,
Here at Dance Integra, we know you will really feel at home. Our classes span both young and old, for temperaments both shy and bold.
Dance Integro, Dance Integro,
Welcoming,
welcoming, welcoming, welcoming atmosphere. That's right. We not only teach the classes that you have been waiting for, but we also offer ones you may have never seen before. Amazing classes.
And really great prices.
Amazing classes.
And really great prices. Confidence, confidence, confidence,
confidence built right here. Right here. Ballet, modern theater, baller, hammocks, music and fitness. You just pick a class that's right for you, or maybe 2 or 3 will do. Sound off.
Dance Integra.
Sound off.
Dance Integra.
Come on and do it today.
My wife's sitting here. It's okay.
Good evening, everyone. No, my name is Hope.
Oh, sorry.
Still a little low. See, but if I'm Hope, then this is fine. If I was Maggie, I'd be complaining. Well, welcome everyone to Hope's Cafe. I am Hope. I'm going to give you a little history for those of you who are not familiar with our story, so that you'll be able to follow along tonight. Well, like I said, I'm Hope, and I'm raising a family of 6 boys, and I run this cafe. My husband's away, stationed in South America, as he works for the U.S. government. Things get crazy around here, but I like to keep a happy attitude towards life, hoping that that helps. My son has been very ill and was transferred to a special children's hospital out of state to be treated. I've been with him most days, which brings me to leave others in charge here at the cafe. Sometimes that can get a little scary. So let me review what's happened in some of the past episodes. In the past episodes, we met Wally, the plumber, and Marty Ann, the librarian. Well, they were made for each other. Boy, after many missed opportunities, they met, fell in love, almost broke off for a while, but then a wonderful thing happened to Marty Ann. You see, she'd been away from the church for 15 years. Then she had an amazing experience with a book about the saints and St. Paul. She discovered the love of Christ and now wants to share that love with others, mostly Wally. They're engaged. Then there's Lola, our local matchmaker, and I say that with a capital M. Her brother Nicky and her are Greek and see the world only through Greek eyes. Lola tends to think that Greeks are the best. Amazingly, her efforts of matchmaking have paid off. She is helping Wally and Marty Ann plan their wedding. Nicky tries to go along with his bossy sister, but sometimes he would like to be a part of what goes on at Hope's Cafe without her interference. He is claiming that he's responsible for Wally and Marty Ann's engagement. Then we have Susan, Melvin, Al, and Roman. They all work at the cafe for me. Susan, who's in charge when Hope is away, myself, taking care of her son, has her hands full with 3 baristas to manage. Being the general manager, she's the closest to me. And as Melvin continues to try to manage generally, well, you know how that goes. Al, who is still an undercover agent, who still doesn't know how to make coffee though. That's a funny thing. And Roman, well, he's an ex-lion tamer who lived up on a roof. But you know what? He makes the best coffee ever, and generally everyone gets along with Roman. So now we have baristas coming out of the woodwork, but they all seem to be getting along. Giuseppe, well, he owns a local restaurant named after himself. There's a lot to talk about Giuseppe. He's had a huge year. He's gone from thinking he was married, to getting annulment, joining the Women's Haters Club, to deciding himself that he wanted to be a Monsignor, to his mother dying, which brought him to read about the saints, which changed his life. His encounter with Saint Therese of Calcutta changed everything. He is a new man. Deacon Bob, he's married to my sister Faith. He works at St. Genesius across the street. Well, he always helps those around him with his counsel and his wisdom, which when he's at Hope's Cafe turns out to be a lot of counsel. But that's okay. It's what he does and he likes to do it. Sadie, she's the cafe's good-hearted senior citizen who had been taking care of Grace's children while Grace went to Iran to return the rare gem that was missing. But Sadie's been missing in action, so we don't know what happened to her. No one seems to know where she is. But her niece, Victoria, came into town to solve the mystery of where her aunt is. So she's here trying to solve that puzzle for us. And then there's Maggie, my twin sister. Some people think we look alike. I think we look a lot alike, but she says we look nothing alike. You couldn't find 2 more different people. Maggie lives in New York, but she visits here a lot. She thinks I can't handle the cafe. She's quite busy though. She's investigating the events about some gem, a man that died in some fire. She hired Al Sonk as her private investigator. She also hired this girl, Gabs, but Gabs decided to give up detecting and go study to be a chef. So, we're on to tonight's show. Thank you.
to reread my letter to Maggie, make sure I have enough information so I can satisfy her. I want to get paid for this job, and unless I give her enough information, I'm not getting paid. So, where do we begin? Dear Maggie, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing you to give you conclusion of investigation, and here's what I find. The Lady Grace was a biblical archaeologist, and alongside her husband, they were living in Iran with their 4 children, Rhea, Sam, Beth, and Robert.
Hey, man, are you still tired in that bed of yours?
Well, you know, I'm just,
Will you never get used to the roof? I mean, above your head, not below?
it takes a little getting used to. Like, get below this guy.
Hey, Al, what you doing there? Writing a letter to Maggie, telling her, giving her a report of your detective findings?
What do you mean?
Ah, don't give me that. I know you've been working for her the whole time. Why do you think I always made the coffee and had you wash the dishes?
I don't know what to say.
Huh, I had no idea.
Listen and learn, my friend. Why don't you tell us your letter to Maggie, since we already know about it, and we can tell you how it sounds.
Well, okay, let's see. Where was I? The husband found a rare gem in Iran and needed to get it to Africa. He sent his wife Grace and 4 children back here to America with his friend Paul to be their guide. And he helped them get settled here at home in America. They didn't want anyone to get suspicious that, she was traveling without her husband.
Who's Paul?
We get to that. Not yet. So Paul acted as her husband. The husband was afraid that the finding of this stone might cause some trouble. So he wanted to get his family out of there quickly and get everyone back home safely.
Safe. Now, but where is he?
We get to that. Too many questions so far. The thing was, there was 2 gems. One is fake and one is real. Yes?
Which is which?
We get to that. List of 20 questions. So husband sewed fake one into his bag. Okay? He thought it was the real one. And really, his friend Paul had the real one in a safer place. Okay? He thought that if someone was onto them, they would think that the one the husband had was the real one.
But it was fake?
It was fake.
And Paul had the real one.
Yes.
Who's Paul?
We get to that. But the funny thing was, no one expected oldest daughter Rhea, yes, to have accidentally pick up her dad's backpack in the airport, and she left with it. I guess they are the exact same bag, so, this happens.
The plot sickens.
It sickens.
A man having the same backpack as his daughter.
They didn't even figure out the mix-up when they were back here in America. The man, Paul, who we'll get to, was the one who was their guide, helping them get settled here. Sound familiar?
Oh yeah, we got to that.
After a short time, after they were settled here, someone was onto them and must have thought that he was the husband and knew where the real gem was. So, whoever these people were, tried to burn down house 3 blocks from here. They were living in, but luckily Mother Grace and 4 children escaped.
Yeah, that's good. Good they got out. So that was the burned down house?
That was the one and only burned down
Wow.
house.
The famed burned down house. 3 blocks from here.
Everyone thought that the man who was her husband died in the fire. So this is Paul. But because everything was top secret, Grace could not go to police. So she lived under a bridge with her children. They were starving.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So you remember, yes, last Christmas, she come here to Hope's Cafe so she could get money and she robbed the place. Remember?
Oh yeah, I was there. You were.
No.
Hope, the owner, she did not press charges and helped family get set up in shelter. So Sadie,
Oh yeah,
also
Sadie.
the missing Sadie, also
Oh, yeah.
become involved with family and help Grace find a job and watch the children so Grace could work.
That's nice of her.
This is how the gem was found. Sadie was right here in Hope's Cafe, right in this chair,
With the wreath.
with the wreath. Not at the same time, but she was sewing the oldest daughter, Rhea, the backpack, and she found the gem inside.
Ah. The real one?
We get to that. Grace, the mother, came into the cafe at this exact time, telling Sadie she thought she was being followed and that her husband had contacted her from Africa to tell her she had the gem here. So they finally realized their mix-up.
Oh.
Sadie at this time told her about the gem she found in the backpack, and I tried to listen, but you know, they were kind of spooked and they were on to me, so they left immediately. They ran out of here screaming or something.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Who could forget?
Phew.
So Grace gets on plane right after she leaves cafe. She goes to meet husband in Africa and to get in the gem. Makes
Ah,
sense so
yes.
far?
So, the husband, the real husband,
The real one.
went to Africa. And he doesn't have the fake gem, but he thought he did. And he told the wife she had the gem that she thought was the real gem, but we're getting to that. So then the husband, the fake husband, who's named Paul, we don't know who he is, had the real gem, but now he's dead.
Perfect. You're catching on. So after Grace leaves for Africa, she leaves her kids here, yes? She did not have real gem with her.
No?
Yes.
What, did
twist.
she leave it behind?
The man, everyone, they thought he was husband, thought he died in fire, is not dead in fire.
What?
Yes.
Paul
yes.
didn't die in the fire?
No, he's not dead. Very undead.
Wow.
He was trying. He was in hiding, trying to find out who tried to kill him. He suspected they were after the gem. So I guess what no one knew is that the gem in the bag was also fake. So it's a lot of fakery,
So there's 3 gems?
Fake.
at least.
And so Paul, who is the guy who they thought was the husband, who's not the husband, who they thought died in the fire, didn't die in the fire, who they didn't know has the gem, has the real gem,
Yes.
and the real husband, who thought he had the real gem but doesn't have the real gem, and the wife who thought she had the real gem has the fake gem too.
Don't get ahead of yourself. We didn't get there yet. So fake gem that Grace had, she took it back to her husband in Africa.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and Paul, man with the real gem, did not die in fire. Found out that Grace and husband are missing. They're off to Africa. No one knows where they are.
That's
So
not good.
no, he's dead. He's broken. So he immediately also goes to Africa to find them and bring them real gem.
So he went to go give him the gem.
He went
He traveled all the way over there.
all the way, and he made it there.
He did.
Yes.
Did he ever find him?
We don't know if Grace find Grace and husband. I don't know why you're asking me all these
Why did
questions.
Gracie go missing?
And what about the gem?
Sadie, why did she go missing?
Yeah, and what about the gem? Did Grace ever find her husband? And is there a connection between missing Sadie and this mystery gem?
Listen, why are you asking all these questions? I am detective, you are barista, okay? I thought you wanted to listen to my letter I write to Meg.
Yeah, we do. Go on. I was just thinking, these might be the questions Maggie would be asking you.
You were just
What he
thinking.
said.
Yeah, we were just thinking.
Okay, so finally to conclude my letter, Maggie, which is the person I'm writing letter to.
Oh.
Yes, it seems clear to me that my skills as detective are evident.
They're very
Yes.
obvious, that's right.
I have solved all the big questions you've been wanting to know. I found out who the name of man was, who died in fire, who did not die in fire. His name is Paul. He did make it to Africa with the real gem, but he was too late. Husband and Grace were never heard from.
Oh, that's too bad.
I don't know where Sadie is, but who cares?
We care. I care. You care.
I do,
You feel terrible.
I do, just.
Well, I don't. You now have all the information you need to collect insurance on Houston burned down. What do you think?
Ha!
Wow,
Amazing.
I had no idea.
I was just kidding. I knew you were a detective working for Maggie. But now that you told us, your secret is safe with us. Go wash some dishes.
Get to the dishes.
find them in, what's that word say? It looks all smudged. Cellar?
Basement.
Attic. Oh. Well, looks like we have to find the decoration.
Looks like somebody found the basement.
The basement? Where did that come from? What in the world? What are you doing? What is he doing
I
down
don't
there?
know.
I didn't even know that was there, and I've been here longer than he is.
What does he got there? Well, don't hurt yourself. Yes.
Wait a minute.
Quite an air freshener you got there.
For monster trucks. Let me see.
Monster
this. Let me see down
You
here.
almost see an exit.
Oh, no,
Yes.
can't have that.
We have accident here.
Here, another one.
Hey, look at this thing I found.
What'd you find, though?
Looks like a bin with stuff in it.
I'll bring it on up.
Need a hand?
I got two. Alrighty. This must be the Christmas decorations. Alright. Ah, snowflake. Nice.
Perfect. Unique, just like me.
A runner. And a wreath. That was all in the bin. Why was it so heavy?
All right.
Oh, look at this, another wreath. Maybe we could put this on the table like that. We
That was wonderful.
Oh, that was so great. I love Christmas shopping and State Street's so pretty this time of year.
Yeah, it was like, and everybody's beeping their horns on Michigan Avenue. I don't know. It's like they knew we were engaged.
Oh, that's really fun keeping your horn.
Oh, yeah,
Hey.
that's true. Hey, fellas,
Hey,
how
how's
you
it
doing?
going?
Oh, good to see you.
Good
Hey,
to see you.
hey, get a load of this rock on her hand, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay,
nice.
yeah, what is Jim Phil said?
Her the ring. Her the ring.
You guys.
Well, you know who. Her, of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna have one of your special hot cocos.
They
Whoever
don't make-
makes it, whoever knows how to make it.
They don't make it anywhere else like they do make it here.
Okay, I'm gonna
All
go
right.
sit and you bring it to me.
I'll have the regular, but put some whipped cream on it.
Ooh,
It really
yeah,
looks
fancy
cute in here.
with
It's so
cream.
festive. Oh,
Yeah.
here, you go, you sit there.
It was a little brisk out there, but it was fun.
Well, Chicago winners, it's already started.
Yeah.
Easy.
Hey, that smells good.
It does, it does. So this is great, you know, we've got, perfect opportunity now, we got that done, and we were gonna talk about, what, the wedding plans, right?
Yeah, that's a perfect day to talk
Okay,
about the wedding
great,
plan.
great, so, well, I don't know what,
Please have hot cocoa.
that's me, thank you,
Plenty of
thank you,
hot
Al.
cocoa.
I'm sure it's good, that's all right.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Melvin.
Ain't no problem.
So
Well,
let's see now, what should we discuss first? We got a lot to talk about.
well, we should pick a date.
Okay, yeah, I guess we should. Start at the beginning, right?
Yes, I have one in mind, but
Oh, you
let
do?
me
I didn't know
let
that.
me hear what you think.
Okay.
It is the perfect day to get married.
It is what?
Valentine's Day.
Oh,
It's on a
that's-
Saturday.
Oh, that's so romantic. Okay,
It
great.
is. It is.
That sounds wonderful to me.
All right, that's great.
Okay, so we got that squared away.
Yeah.
Now, what's next? How about, oh, you know what? I remember, I was thinking about this the other day, and what about our living arrangements? I mean, my condo is so small, and, you know, your mom's at your place. What should we do? What do you think?
Well, providentially, Mom's slowing down, and
sorry,
she's
yeah.
already looking at an assisted living facility.
Oh, okay, well, those are nice.
Yeah, and she loves it. She wants to go there, so I think that's going to take care of itself. We
Okay.
can sell the 2-flat, and we can pick out a place together.
Oh, that's wonderful, honey. Okay, well, we'll put that in the back burner for now, so let's get back to the wedding. So, let's see, okay. Where should we get married? Well, I was thinking, I mean, the obvious would be St. Genesius.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, I mean, you've been there and it's special to me, so,
Oh, that would be wonderful.
okay. Hopefully they'll have that open, so we'll have to see,
Well,
but,
we'll just leave it in the Lord's hands and just do our best to plan
Yeah.
for a good
good wedding.
Now, as far as the reception, I was thinking, this place is so great. What if we tried to have it here? What do you think?
You think they let us have it here?
Well, we could talk to Hope and,
I mean,
she might let us.
What better place to have it amongst friends, you know? I mean, well, why don't we ask
I know,
Melvin?
but-
Hey, Melvin,
Oh,
Yes.
I don't
we
think.
got a question for you.
Anytime.
Can we have our wedding reception here?
I don't think he has the authority to make that
Well,
decision.
you
It's
sure?
up
I
to
mean, he
Melvin.
walks around like he owns the place.
Yeah,
Like
like
he
he
like
says,
around.
like
Like
he
he
says.
All right,
Oh,
make
I'm
the decision.
sorry, I
Make the
just-
decision. Can we or can't we?
I would say yes.
Hey!
But we have to ask Hope.
Well, we can just do that.
We'll pencil it in for now.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
don't worry.
Hey, guys, how
Anyway.
you doing?
Hey.
How you doing? All right.
Fine, we'll-
Hey, can I get a cappuccino with some, yeah, we got your Christmas decorations.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Advent hasn't even started yet.
Well, we're getting revved up.
All right, like everybody else. Can I have a cappuccino, a little bit of cinnamon?
You got it. Cinnamon.
I'll go sit over here. Hi, guys.
Hey, Deacon Bob, how are you?
It's good, boy, it's snowing outside.
It is like, no. So good to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah, that's right. We were planning our wedding here,
Oh, I
and
know.
we're
So I'm really
marking
happy
them.
for you guys.
Thank
We're
you.
marking everything off the list one by one, and everything's
Yeah.
going so smooth.
Checking it all off.
We
so-
lost a
Thank you
day
very
here.
much.
You're welcome.
We did. So yeah, and we decided we want to do hopefully the wedding at St. Genesius, and we were
I was hoping you'd say that. 'Cause
Really?
a lot of people, you know, they go maybe back to where the wife, the potential bride, where her
Yeah.
family grew up, or out of town. I know you like to tell me that, don't you?
I do.
And, or they go to some special location that's not their regular parish. I think it's great when you have your wedding in your parish and the people in the parish get to participate by
Right.
seeing your
Right,
wedding.
so even if you can't invite everybody, they all
Come
can
to
come
the
to the
wedding.
mass.
Yeah, absolutely. Come
Yeah.
to the mass.
And the other thing, I had this idea, and I don't know if I mentioned to you, but we wanted for the rehearsal,
Mhm.
we wanted to make confession available for all the
Yeah.
people that were in the wedding party. Is that possible?
Sure. You know what,
Okay,
and not a lot of
great,
people do
great.
it, but it's a great gift for people. You have,
Yeah.
if you have a lot of people, you can even invite a priest or extra priest or two. But I'll ask Father
Okay.
David,
Okay.
and he's always been very amenable to hearing confessions in any forum. So
Now, that was
sure.
Marty Ann's idea. What a wonderful girl I got here. I
That's a
think
great,
about.
it's a great idea. It's a nice gift to give to the wedding party and all the people who
Still
are
work
attending.
here or
Maybe,
what?
they don't.
Yeah.
Working?
Everybody works here.
What can I do for you?
When is-
Still
when
make
are you
coffee?
gonna get
Oh,
married?
Bess,
All
Valentine's
what
Day.
you're doing?
Now, you know what, I do all
You be
the
the judge.
planning.
Make 3 coffee, we'll see.
you got it.
So, I know that
Do
February
something.
14th is available.
Oh, it's
And then
beautiful.
Right.
Well, we were just talking
We don't
about
have
that.
olives.
And if the 14th,
Sorry.
which is available, and I do that, I can also then work with you later. and
What
talk
is
about-
this? Who knows
Hold
how
on
to
a minute.
decorate
Hold
here?
on a minute.
This goes on doors.
I think they
No,
want
that's
that
okay,
here.
we can talk about it later, I can always
I
talk
think
another
they
time.
have it.
Right.
As long as you got his pencil
Hi,
in.
Nick.
You're-
Hi, Nick.
I'll do it as soon as I get back there.
Hey, there he is. He's gonna be in the wedding party.
Oh, yes, here.
He's going to be what?
Get that.
He's gonna be in our wedding party.
That's
He
right.
told me he could be.
Why are you telling that?
Well, wait a minute now. I mean, my brother Stanley, I can't leave him out. He
Why
would
does
be
it
the
look
best
so-
man.
so
But,
creepy?
I don't know. Maybe we can make you the best Greek man.
Best Greek man.
Yeah.
That's great.
We can have a new title.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's better than best
Stop,
man.
stop,
Yeah,
stop.
we'll have to look at the program.
Oh, great.
Hey, I'm planning this wedding. So, we have lots to talk about.
Best
Look at the program.
You're planning the wedding?
Don't worry, I'm not
I-
charging you very much.
Okay.
So, it's, first thing we have to talk about, the invitations. They came in, we got 500. It's not as many as we were starting with, we scaled it way
Wait.
down.
How we gonna fit it? 500.
500.
Don't worry. So I checked with everyone, and only 2 cannot come. One, I talked to her on the
Wait.
phone yesterday.
You didn't mail them yet, did you?
No, they have to go and mail.
What are you doing?
What you doing? Anyway.
You know, you don't have to
So-
put stamps
Yeah,
on envelopes
just-
around here anymore.
Just wait. Don't you want to know why they're not coming? First one said she broke part of the neck.
Harder. Wait a minute.
Just part.
Why would she say she just broke her neck? I mean, you don't say break part of your neck.
She broke part of the neck.
That's kind of weird, Lola.
Yeah, she
How can
You
you
want
break
her
part
to
of a
break
neck?
all of neck and die?
Yeah, when somebody breaks their
Anyway,
leg, they don't.
Just
When
go
somebody
ahead.
breaks their leg, they don't say, I broke part of my leg. They say they broke their leg.
This is not leg, this is neck. She broke part. Okay,
Anyway.
so now, the second person is different. She broke something, but because of hippos, we can't talk about it.
Wait a minute. What did you do? What did you do? And fight the whole triage unit?
No, wait. So I tell you, if she did not break the hand, she did not break the shoulder. It's somewhere in the middle. We can't see it, but it's somewhere in the middle.
That's the funny bone.
Don't say
Well,
nothing.
if, the hippo
Anyway,
law-
so they're two not coming. Hippos, blame them.
do we know these people, Lola?
Those two, you don't know them, but
You
they're
know
not
what?
coming.
You know what? I'm not sure I want to have this reception you're planning if those two can't be there. I really get
No, we can always go to hospital and have it there, but they don't got big dining room, I'm telling you. So, anyway,
I did a wedding in
so,
a hospital.
so here's the thing. You've got 500 guests minus 2, which makes 400, it's 500 minus 2 chairs.
Okay.
So is that what you want? Or 500 chairs?
498 chairs?
You don't want to sit down at your wedding?
Well, 500, I guess.
So we do
But
500.
wait a minute.
How are they gonna, hey, we
You
want,
can't fit that many
Best
people.
freak man gets his own chair too.
yeah, his
Know
own
that
chair.
many
His
people,
own
do
chair.
I?
How are we gonna fit all these people in here?
Aha, I've got plan. We call it the wall expander. It's new invention. It's windows go out and it goes all the way to street. You block off street. It's big building.
Did you hear that on Shark Tank?
Don't worry, it's all already figured
Too
out.
bad you couldn't have found an intellect expander. That might have helped.
Next we have the date of the wedding. So, date of wedding, very important. How people know when to come? You got to pick date. Otherwise, they just pick their own date. They all come on different dates.
No, it's all right. We've already picked the date.
I know.
And even
Go
cleared
share.
it.
It's going to be Valentine's Day, which is, you go to month number 2, you go to day number 14, and this is day.
All right, we'll give you that.
Yeah, that
We'll
works.
give you
I
that.
look at, you want to know how I pick dates? I look at the American calendar and I go, everything looks boring. It's lots of days and nothing going on, and this date got hearts all over it, so it sort of stands out.
Well,
There we go.
yeah.
Well, you know what looks great in February? Athens. It's beautiful.
Who's talking
You
about
can
that?
go there on your honeymoon.
Oh, well,
Just the three of us.
Who wants to?
It'll be great.
No one wants to.
I think we're just gonna go to Florida.
Yeah, but thanks for the offer.
About that.
Think about it. Just think about it.
No, I don't want you on their honeymoon.
Where's
Okay.
you?
So what? Okay. So
Yeah,
now
you got
next,
some guts.
next we
Way to go.
got the bridesmaids. You know who you want? I've got lots of ideas. You've got that
Well,
Susan girl. You've got
I-
Pammy. That girl likes weddings.
Wait,
No
Annie,
style, but she
I
likes
don't
the
know
weddings.
her. I don't know
We
her.
don't know any of these people.
The little girl who hangs around. I don't know who she is, but she could do maybe Junior. And
Adita.
Adita,
Maybe Adita.
Adita,
Yeah.
right.
Bring Adita.
I think I could do that. I could pick that.
you got more ideas?
Yeah.
This is good. We can add them.
Yeah,
Okay,
see,
well,
you need
just
to
write it
rework
down,
that
Lola.
list.
We'll
You need to
figure
take this
out
home, rework it, bring it back, we'll look it over, and then we'll talk, okay?
Don't worry, I go home, I write down everything, I send you bill. Now, next we have, when you have wedding, you know you're rated on 2 things. This is very important. You never got married before, so you have no idea.
Okay.
When you get married, 2 things, they go to that site, what you call, dog gets hurt, what do you call it?
Woof.
Wolf.
Bark.
he's
No.
Yelp.
Ow.
Oh, yeah.
He's Yelp, it's the
Yelp.
Yelp part. Go on the Google, it's called the Yelp, the dog gets hurt website,
On the internet.
and
You could have
they're,
said that to begin
they
with.
rate everybody, you good or bad. So you want to have good rated wedding,
Oh, yeah.
you watch the dog is in pain website.
Okay, well, anyway, getting on with
Nobody
it.
rates weddings, they all come, they all have a good
2
time, and
things, what shoes you wear, what food you gonna have. People want to eat at your wedding, so what food you gonna have, huh?
Well, we have to
That's
talk about
easy,
it.
Lola. Everyone thinks food. They think Zeus's.
Yes, but
Yeah.
we're not everyone. They
Well,
think
you
lots
know,
of different
Zeus's
You know
delicious.
what?
I can set it up.
we can have some Greek food for the Greek community who are there. We also want to have some Polish food,
Yes.
okay?
if you have to.
And maybe Giuseppe can cater it the rest of the
Nobody
Yeah.
wants to eat
No, that's a
spaghetti
good
at a
idea.
wedding.
Yeah.
Giuseppe.
Who wants to eat spaghetti at a wedding, huh?
Well, I don't know, they serve other things. What do you think
Yeah.
about chicken?
Yeah, chicken.
Great idea.
Chicken.
gonna be Colonel Sanders or what?
Chicken today. Normally, normally we chop off the head and the feet, but I don't have a knife because I usually cut myself, so I threw it away. So we'll just throw the whole thing in there. And also you have some nice potatoes, nice big potato, and a nice little potato, and some other ones too. Here. Now, this is your base recipe. Then you go and, can you cook this for an hour, please? Open the door. What are you doing?
Straining.
Straining? You should get glasses, that'll hurt you. Now, do you know what this is called?
Strainer.
Very good, very good. And use it to get the water out. Where are you with that food? Now, if you, thank you. Whoa! Very nice. Very nice. Ooh. Where did you get this?
Down there in the basement.
You took some, I see.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's a very small amount.
Before we get too carried away, what about chicken liver?
Chicken. Always say the liver. But this one, unfortunately, doesn't have one. They took it out. And this way, that's how it died. They tried to transplant, but it just didn't work. Now, where's the water? You were supposed to put water in this. I don't know if I should trust you with anything.
Trust me.
You need some water. Go put some water, please. Quick, hurry. The broadcast doesn't last very long. Now, what are you doing with that? He already had enough. Now, what we're about to make, what we made, we're making the food will go well with this, what is that? Pig Moscato. Very nice, it will go with this. The food, other foods go well with this, but especially this wonderful stew that we're making. Whoa! Get back in there, dude. As we're making this stew, we just stir around 3.5 times clockwise. Otherwise, it doesn't work. There we go. You got somewhere to be? And with this spoon, I don't use it anymore. That's only for the first stage. The second stage, you just mix it with your hand and you really mush the potatoes with the chicken. This is still hard. What? I told you to. And the chicken, it's not even cooked. What is it? We will have this nice French food called raw. And it goes well with wine. Pink wine or rosé or something. And you can stir it with your spoon and, eat it use a chainsaw to cut through. But that's the best way always to eat it with that, I always say. Bon appetit.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, how you doing now? I like what you did with your place. But maybe later. Hey, have a cappuccino now. Hello everyone. It's a beautiful day. It's a little cold, but isn't it wonderful?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's raining.
Hey, I will have a cappuccino over here, please. Okay? Thank
Not
you.
over here?
Over there.
Over
Hello everybody.
Hey.
How are you? Good to see you.
How you doing?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Very busy.
Well, I just came to say something amazing happened to me.
Here we go again. First the Women Haters Club, then the Monsignor. What is it this time?
The Men Haters Club, huh?
No. Listen. No women's haters. No more Monsignor or Bishop or half Pope, whatever. No. I go back to church. Grazie tanto. I go back to church. I found God.
Good for you. Good for you, Giuseppe.
Grazie.
That's good.
Yeah.
It was amazing. to remember my mother. You know, she died.
I never met her.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I got the letter. And in the letter she said, I have one last wish for you, to go back to the church. Go to the Blessed Sacrament.
Did you listen?
Well, I didn't know what to do. I don't pray like that. You know, it's Blessed Sacrament, just, but this woman coming to the church, coming to here, and she looking for Sadie, but she see me, you know, and she said, hey, what's the matter? And I tell her what Mama said to do. And she goes, look, I am going to St. Genesius over here. I will show you, bring you to the Blessed Sacrament. Okay, and then I get this book from here. It's the same book.
I know that book.
Yeah, so what happened? I go there, I'm in Blessed Sacrament, I don't know what's scratching my head, I don't know what to do. And then this nun, she come, scared me, I go, oh, you're looking like a Mother Teresa, huh? Sister, she goes, I am a Mother Teresa.
She's dead.
Deacon Bob, I believe that.
That happened to me with St. Paul, just like that, like you said.
I look at the book, I look at her, I was like, and then she looked at me, and I knew something was going on. And she took me on a voyage, a journey. And she taught me so many things from this book and from her life. She told me how all the world is suffering of the stomach and the heart, the mind, and how every moment of our life is a gift from God and how precious it is. And it just changed me. I went back to the Blessed Sacrament and I had this experience. See, I cannot say, but it was so real.
That's wonderful. You know, Deacon Bob, first Marty Ann and then Giuseppe, what wonderful conversions
No,
that
miracles
should read that
really do happen, and you have to be open to them and open to understanding them in other people's lives.
That's wonderful news, Giuseppe, but guess what? We have wonderful news for you.
See.
Marty Ann and I are engaged.
Oh, no kidding! Congratulations! Hey,
Congratulations!
Round the drinks! Round the drinks!
And you too, congratulations!
Of course!
Hey, drinks everyone! Yeah. You know, my mother, she was a stock market genius. She had all this money. I didn't even know she played, Facebook, Google, Bitcoin, She nailed it. I didn't know. She said, give me this money, okay? I don't know how to do this. So now I'm starting to send my workers at the restaurant, once a week to the Nations of Charity to help, and I pay for it. I say, go help them, And it's amazing, and I could not believe, and I will be going back to the church.
I was hoping you were going to start volunteering again.
Yes.
We missed
I
you.
got a question. Why is she buy coins?
No, it's a cryptocurrency. Never mind. Anyway, so
You make money.
I make a lot of money, and with that money, I fix up my kitchen, my
Restaurant.
I call it Cucina Paradiso.
What's that?
Heaven's a kitchen.
Wonderful!
It is gorgeous.
Hey, can you cater our wedding?
I'm sure. Yeah.
All spaghetti.
No, man, we have the top notch.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Everybody likes chicken.
Everybody likes chicken around. Okay, good. Yeah. For sure.
No, anybody, no.
This is
Any kind of
quite the marriage scenario.
See.
They're getting married and you're not.
I'm okay with that.
Very happy.
I'm okay with that.
Don't worry. Next week I've got 5 girls lined up.
Don't worry, I will be back at the church in volunteer.
Very
okay?
good. Thank you.
All right.
Hi, how you doing? Is Hope around? I really need to go and talk to her. Oh, bummer. Here's my predicament. I'm watching the kids, and I found out, because Sadie was missing, that the kids were like alone by themselves for 1 whole week. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. So, I couldn't leave them alone, so I decided, okay, I gotta stay there, help them out. I couldn't go back to my job, kinda lost my job. So, I need to get a job because my money is run out. So I was wondering, do you guys got a job?
No.
I don't think so.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Excuse me, lady. You are the woman that helped me go to the church that time, St. Genesius.
Yes.
Yeah, Giuseppe, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, Victoria.
My life has changed since then.
Oh.
Thank you very much. I don't know what I would have done without you. I hear you need a job, eh?
Yes, you really do. I need to make some money to go and help the kids out. You know?
Well, I just upgraded my restaurant. It's a fantastic restaurant.
Okay.
But I need more help.
Oh.
Are you willing to come to work? It's just around the corner.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wonderful,
for sure.
wonderful.
Yeah, now, where is it at again?
Wait, it's just, I can come show you. In fact, hey, everybody, would you like to see the amazing new Cucina Paradiso? Yeah! Andiamo, I'll show you. Let's go.
Thank you so much. You were so
I think it's gonna be cool, though.
Yeah, take a picture. Let it go on stage.
Oh, you just think go by. Wait, I'll line.
Melvin?
Where are you? Where is everybody? I was just gonna say that. Where is everyone?
That's what I'd like to know. When I went back into the kitchen, all three of our oh so wonderful workers were behind the bar, and I gave them each a job. And now I come back and they're gone. I don't know what to do. They're just always gone. What are we paying them for?
Maybe we need to put a big bowl of candy out there, and then they'll just eat it all day long, and they'll stay.
They're getting paid. They should
Oh,
just
yeah, they
work.
are.
They should just be working. Why are they not working?
Speaking of work, I have work to do. So, is there any hot water or hot tea?
Sure.
A coffee would be fine too.
Well, yeah, and then I picked up the mail too. I got
Oh yeah, the mail. I haven't been that excited to see mail lately.
There you go.
Yeah, we've been getting all sorts of letters for Melvin and Alsonk and Roman and Giuseppe, but actually today they're all for you. So,
Whose book is this? Does somebody leave their book at the table? Book of Saints?
oh, I think Giuseppe brought that back. It's I started this, borrowing a book club, and that one's been the popular one. It's been already borrowed several times. It's a good one.
Guardian angels, huh?
Yeah.
I sure could use a guardian angel right now. Oh, you know what? Maggie's birthday is in 2 days, and do we have any cards? Would you look in the office to see if we have any cards? Because if I don't get her a birthday card out today, she's going to be very upset with me. That's how she is. We both share the same birthday, but she never sends me a card. But oh well, that's Maggie.
Well, I think I did see one. I'll go look.
In the meantime,
Not like there's anyone here or anything to do, right?
bills, bills, bills. Let's see. Oh, boy, the mortgage, foreclosure. Okay, not one I feel like looking at right now. Oh my goodness, the bills for the hospital. How am I gonna pay all this? Oh my goodness, I don't know. These bills are just piling up and piling up. I don't know if I'll ever get caught up. What's this from? That's unusual. Usual handwriting. I don't recognize it. Oh, there's something in here. Huh. My dearest Hope. Oh, I miss you so. Aw. Even though we have already been apart for 5 years, boy, has it been that long? I've now found out I will be gone another year, a whole other year.
Also, because of some special circumstances, I will not be able to talk by phone for a while either. I will contact you through a mutual friend. Be brave and keep things going. And know that I will be in touch. Love, Fernando. P.S. Enclosed is a feather from one of our local birds, the South American angelbird. Aw. Well, that's disappointing. A whole year. Keep things going? How am I was hoping that he was going to help me with figuring out all these bills and the foreclosure on our loan and keep the feather.
Oh, I found one. There was actually only one left, so you're in luck. And it's actually very pretty. It's this new artist. It's one of my favorites. They have a whole line coming out. It's very classic, but it's new. And we can get like napkins, and I think they do like wallpaper and towels, and you can all match. And maybe we could do something like that in the cafe. No, you don't like that idea?
Wait, what is this? A card?
Oh yeah, it's a card.
Oh,
but
I'm sorry.
you don't like a card? Is something wrong?
Oh no, it's very nice. Yeah, no, I'm just distracted. I just got a letter from Fernando, and he's going to be gone another year, and that's just disappointing. With my son still in the hospital, and the bills, I don't know. I'm just distracted. No, the card is fine. Can you give me a pen so I can? I gotta write this to Maggie. You know what? Are you concerned at all about the baristas where they are?
Yeah, well, yes, actually. When I was in the office, I looked out the window and I noticed that there was kind of a crowd over at Giuseppe's. So I have a feeling they're slacking on their work.
Oh, that's where they are.
See, Giuseppe redid his whole restaurant, and I think maybe everyone
they can't
is
miss
over
a good
there.
time. Would you mind going to get them, please?
No, it's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Because, you know, they should not be getting paid, like I say, when they don't show up for work. So.
Getting paid. Oh, that's coming around too. So
Not
payday.
responsible, but I will go and get them. No worries.
I'm gonna call Maggie. I'm gonna ask her. Oh. Okay, here goes. Put on speakerphone. So. Hello?
Oh, yeah, Hope?
Maggie?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, hi. Hi, how are you?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of busy. What's going on?
Oh, sure, yeah. You know, I was just wondering, what do you think about lending me some money?
Lending you some money. Oh boy. Well, I don't know.
It would just be a borrow. I just lend it, you know, with the bills and my son in the hospital and, you know.
You haven't been managing your money properly?
Oh, no, I'm doing fine. I just could use a little bit of, you know, help.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I mean, and you know, I'd have to take full charge of the cafe. You know, hiring, firing, general management, all that sort of thing. But I tell you what, I'm gonna think about it. But really, you know what? I'm about to go to a meeting anyway. So, but anyway, those are my terms. So I gotta go. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, I don't know about that. Letting Maggie run this place? Oh, and then she'll turn it into a black and white tornado. Oh, I don't know. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Get in. Come. Yes, we were right. They were partying on the clock.
You should see the place.
Eating spaghetti.
You should see the place.
Drinking. Oh.
You should see the place. It's great.
It's the best.
Do not leave, or else I'm not paying you.
Yeah.
All right, you know, I'm just thinking, what do you think if we take out all the flavored coffee? I mean, who eats that, or drinks that kind of coffee anymore anyway, right?
It's overrated.
Yeah, so I was thinking, you know, not that we're poor or anything, but just maybe sort of redirecting our coffee to be more simple and clean and plain. So I'm gonna go, I'm doing our bills right now, I have to order coffee. I'm gonna go count how much coffee we have, see how many pounds. Would you guys go check downstairs, see how much coffee we have, what do we have left, okay? And we'll figure something out.
You got anything down there?
Bupkis. Nothing.
The heck is that?
I don't know
Bupkis.
this one.
Yiddish.
Yiddish?
Yiddish coffee.
Nothing.
Yiddish. Yiddish coffee? Sounds slimy. Took the elevator up, huh?
Just had it installed. Cost a fortune.
Oh, I would like a cappuccino, please.
Do you guys know where that coffee is? I can't find it.
And I would also like to talk to the proprietor of this fine establishment. I believe her name is Hope. You see, Hope is delinquent on her mortgage. So I'm here to collect. So if you can go get her, we can expedite this financial transaction. And I will be gone post haste. Cappuccino, please.
You got something wrong with your voice?
You sound familiar, but I can't place you. Anyway.
Yeah, you do.
Let's go get Miss Hope for me, please. Cappuccino, please.
I think
Well, I'm
you're,
working.
I think you're underbiting the situation.
I thought I heard it back there. I will go over there and extricate her. Excuse me.
Extricate? That sounds like extricate.
Go play a dictionary, will you? You're bugging me, kid. Yeah, alright, come on. Hey, Miss Hope! Are you there?
I think you need to go to a dentist or something. You know, you got like a...
Treat all your customers like this?
No,
What are you doing?
Only you. You're special.
Hey, my cappuccino!
Alright, I figured it out. Oh, who was that?
That's a bomb wanted money.
We don't got it. Well,
In the wrong place.
alright.
Bupkis.
So what do we find out about the coffee?
Bupkis.
Bupkis.
What does that mean?
It's Yiddish.
Nothing.
But I'm not Yiddish.
Nothing.
We have none? Oh, well, I found 5 pounds of vanilla. So
That's
maybe
it?
we're not doing the plain, let's do the vanilla.
Let's go the flavor route.
Let's go the flavor route.
Flavor of the month.
So,
Vanilla.
I also was thinking,
You were thinking?
I was thinking the cream.
The cream.
So,
It's
check
gotta
the cream,
go.
I gotta order cream. How about, let's do like a whole health thing, and let's skip doing cream. Why don't we encourage people, it's so allergic, everybody, like, ugh, they get a stomachache. Why don't we encourage
Lactose
black coffee?
problems.
I mean, it's worth a try. People just ask for cream, they don't even know if they like it.
Yeah,
They just ask for it.
My grandmother drinks black coffee.
Yeah, I don't, but
Neither do
I
I.
gotta have that cream. But everybody else might.
I can't stand it without cream, but like, I mean, let's give it a try.
Okay.
They might.
So,
Tolerate
Melvin, I wanna check, my emergency safe
Yeah,
from my emergency funds.
I think it's here.
I forgot the number. You know the combination? I couldn't find it anywhere.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
As easy as 1, 2, 3?
In fact, it
Wait.
is. It is.
Oh, it is 1, 2, 3.
Hey, something's going on here. What's with that guy coming in here?
Yes, sister, I think I'm in Godfather movie comes in.
Yeah, he ain't my godfather.
No.
I think we gotta do something about it.
Shane. Hey, don't. Hey, cappuccino. And I'm gonna talk to Hope. Okay, come on. A colleague of mine sent me here to collect some money.
What's that number again?
Oh, that was her. All right.
Did you say you were in college?
No, a colleague sent me to collect some money. You see?
Do your parents know you here?
Oh, you like that?
Melvin, are you moving around back there?
Oh, excuse me, that's it. I'm gonna go talk to that. What? Hey, okay, you want to make sure I'll give you a little this, a little that, some of this, some of that. Oh, I'm getting too old for this.
Here you have, what's your hurry?
You know, I always wanted to be a barista, really. Hey, you guys hiring?
No. I don't think so.
I mean, really.
I think we need to get your associates
I know, I gotta
to
talk
let you know that you've escaped. You know,
gotta
they
talk to
might want to
Hope.
know.
There you go.
Melvin, it can't be 1, 2, 3. It's not opening. Are you sure?
How many numbers are there? How many slots for the code? 3? 4? Try 1, 2, 3, 4. And keep going until you hit the right number. That was strange.
Yeah,
That was
think of that.
psycho.
That was
For lots of reasons that was strange.
Yeah. We definitely got to do something. If that guy comes, if any of those 2 guys, well, either one of them comes back, we gotta, get him out of here. You heard what he said about, Hope with the delinquency?
I couldn't understand the first guy, but the second guy, yeah, sure.
He was really talking to me. I could understand everything he heard. But we gotta put a stop to this, whatever happens.
Yeah. Put the bum rush on him.
Yeah. The bum, right?
Put the bum rush on him.
Well, you'd know all about bum stuff. And I think.
Cappuccino and Hope. I want to talk to Hope. A friend of mine sent me.
It worked. It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's Hope. Cappuccino. Hope! I have to ask you a question.
You have to ask somebody a question?
Yeah, Hope, go get her.
Yeah, I don't work for you, I don't
Hey,
think.
Ali, go get her. Hey, GQ, go get her.
Let me get you your cappuccino.
All right, out of my way.
I think there's something wrong with your voice. You need like a new vocal cord or something.
Would you like to talk to my colleague here?
No, we already talked to the other 2. Oh, this is cool.
I see.
Do you know how to work this?
No, look.
No?
Okay,
You don't know how to work this thing?
Stop.
I think if you do this,
No,
and
you
then
got-
take the thing.
No. You broke my gun.
Oh, let me fix it. Let me see.
My mother gave me that one. Oh, all right. You want to talk to Hope? No. Maybe just a cappuccino.
You want to deal with these?
Yeah.
Found it.
Ah, very good. Very good.
This is the last of the last of the last.
Of the last.
The last.
Wonder how much is left.
So, Melvin, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Can you, I need you to go to a couple of things. Can you go to the bank? I want you to deposit this in the bank, and then I want you to take this card that I wrote out to Maggie and go and deposit it at the post office. All right, so it's her birthday, and I'm afraid that it's not gonna get to her in time. So, what are you doing?
Oh, I got a little sliver here.
Will you just use some tweezers? Tweezers?
That would help. Where are they?
Did you hear what I said?
Oh yeah, I heard. You needed tweezers.
No, I need you to mail this. And
Oh
get it
yeah.
straight. You heard me?
Mail, yes.
Come on, this has to happen today.
I got it.
Could you take this?
Oh yeah, take it.
All right.
I'll be on my way. Huh? Ooh, money. Maggie. Sending money to Maggie? She should have put it in the envelope. Here. I'm always ready to help. I'm going to manage my stores.
Don't forget my receipt. Okay. Okay, so then I have a good idea. All right. So, since we're on this health kick, right? What about radishes?
Radishes.
And crackers?
Crackers,
Crackers.
radishes, and coffee. It's a mash made.
Plump it right in the cup. There it goes.
Instead of the cream, maybe
Just-
some flavor for the
Yes,
radishes?
the greens and everything in there. Beautiful.
Okay, so the croissants, they're so
bready.
bread. They're gluten.
And they're not gluten free, and you know, these days, everybody's allergic to wheat. So I don't know, maybe the radishes, they're cleansing, they're green, you know, the leaves are, and they're red, and they're healthy, and the crackers, you know, be a little nice bite with the, what do you think? I'm just trying to, you know, I thought, and it's Christmas, and the pretty
Yes, red,
The
green.
red.
Perfect.
Anything?
Perfect. I think it's a great idea.
I have a lot of
Coffee,
radishes in
bread,
back, I was
radishes.
wondering if we could just do radishes for a while, instead of the croissants.
Why not?
With the black coffee. You know, people are gonna be
Serve
so
steam.
healthy coming here. I'm gonna feel good about that. All these healthy people. Yeah, okay.
You're
So
a
let's-
saint, Hope.
Let's do that. All right.
What do you make of that?
Make up what?
The radishes and crackers.
Oh, I think it's a nice addition, like coffee art. But, you know, radish and coffee is kind of avant-garde, but, you know,
Do you have
competitive
any
edge.
napkins?
They're behind your computer.
Oh, silly me.
Cappuccino, please.
You'll have to come back here and make it.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Melvin. Can I have a receipt?
Oh, hi. Huh? Receipt? Receipt for what? I didn't buy anything.
Oh, no, the bank receipt.
Bank? I didn't buy a bank.
No, I know you didn't buy a bank.
I wish I did, but I didn't.
Can I have the bank receipt?
I just said I didn't buy a bank.
Did you take my card and go to the post office and go and open up the little thingy and put the little envelope in it and you mailed it?
I mailed it right away. I gave it straight to the postman. He took
And
it.
then you walked across the street and then you opened the door. You
What door?
walked the door that to the bank and went to the teller and handed the money over and they handed you a receipt. Where's the receipt?
Not here. Where'd he go?
Well, I need that receipt because to do all the accounting, you know, that receipt is very important. As long as you deposit it, maybe you just left it there?
No.
Did you lose it?
I don't know what happened. Maybe I don't know what happened. Maybe you lost
Let's
it.
retrace your steps.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
know.
retrace.
Very
let's
important
retrace your
receipts.
steps.
Helps you with the
Okay,
taxes.
First you went to the post office. You took it in the mail.
This is just us.
Okay, so,
Not for long.
I went to shopping, but you will be very happy, because I'm going to change your life. I
Oh,
went
boy.
planner shopping.
Oh.
So you can organize your life now, and you won't always be in the wrong place at the right time.
no.
At the wrong time, at the right,
Nah.
you'll be in the right place at the right time. This one is for Melvin. So what you need to do on every single day, write 6 to 5, Hope's Cafe.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You have a receipt?
Yeah.
No use for
I'm
it.
trying to improve your life. I mean, come on, you guys are a mess.
With that? No, thank you.
I saw Hope leave me on the way out. Where are they going? In the way in. On the way out.
It's
Who did you see?
complicated.
I saw Hope and Melvin.
And
Where were they
Melvin.
going?
Well, let me tell you a story. So, Hope tell Melvin to take money and also envelope to mail to Maggie. Okay, money to bank, mail envelope. Melvin comes back, not know what happened to money, no receipt.
I always
Yes.
make deposits.
What could go right? You know?
Right.
What could not go right? What could not go?
Well, they go to retrace steps and hopefully find where
Well, I would hope
Mix
give
up happened.
Melvin money.
we don't.
I wouldn't even give him $5.
Give them the planners.
Well, that's where they're going. Here they are.
Melvin! Melvin!
Melvin! Melvin! Where is he? Where is he? Melvin?
When do we
I
have
never
a
lose my
cellar?
temper, but I'm gonna lose it now. Melvin! Melvin, are you in that cellar? Get up right now.
Where did we get a cellar?
I'll talk to you about it later. I had to put in.
Money. I do the deposits.
I don't know, I was so distraught. Fernando, the bills, foreclosure. Melvin. Stand right here. Right here. Now, you did not go to the bank. What did you do with my $8,000? $8,000!
$8,000!
Cash! It was cash! You were supposed to deposit it in the bank!
What did you give me that for?
Why did you?
I have no idea. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did.
Huh?
What did you do with that money? Did you go buy candy?
No!
Caramel apples.
$8,000 worth of caramel apples?
I would be surprised. You know what? This is not funny. I need that money. Do you realize what could happen to me now? That was the last of my money. That was my emergency money. I have to pay hospital bills. I have to pay the mortgage on our place. Where's that money? Where's that money?
I don't know.
I need to know where that money is. What did you do with it? Did you lose it? Did you give it to some poor person? Which would be okay, but no. Tell me what happened. I need that money. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna have to deal with this. You're gonna go find that money because you're fired. Goodbye. And you could go back and live on the roof, and you go buy a bicycle or something, and you can leave too. You're gone. I fired you all.
What did I do?
Nothing. But since they're all going, just go with them.
Take the gun. Take the gun. Leave the cannoli.
Well, all right, so now what? Now what am I going to do? God, if there was ever a time that I really, really could use some help, $8,000, there's no way I could figure how I could get $8,000. There's nobody to ask. Well, all right. I really could use some help. God, I'm gonna call Maggie. Oh. Here it goes.
Hello?
Hi, Maggie?
Yeah?
This is Hope. Listen, I'm really in trouble. I need, I somehow on accident, I shorted the cafe accounts, and I have to raise $8,000 immediately.
$8,000?
Yeah, Maggie, please, won't you help me? I'll pay any sort of bonus on the loan, any interest. If you want the cafe, I'll
Hope, could it be there's a slight discrepancy in the books?
No, really, no. There's nothing wrong with the books. I just misplaced $8,000. I can't find it anywhere.
You misplaced $8,000. Well, what have you been doing, Hope? Playing the market with the company's money?
No, of course I haven't.
Well, why do you come to me? Why don't you go to Lola and Nikki and ask them for the money?
Oh, they're so hard to get a hold of, and
What about your other friends?
Well, you know those friends. They don't have the money. They don't have those kind of funds. I can't ask them.
Well,
You're the only one who can help me.
Yeah, I've suddenly become quite important, haven't I? What kind of security would I have, Hope? Have you got any stocks?
No.
Bonds? Real estate? Collateral of any kind?
Well, I have some insurance, a $15,000 policy on the cafe.
Well, how much equity is in it?
$500.
$500. And you asked me to lend you $8,000?
Yeah.
Look at you. You used to be so cocky. You were going to go out and conquer the city in that cafe of yours, spread hope everywhere. You once called me an uptight, frustrated businesswoman. Well, look at you now, the owner of a miserable little cafe, crawling to me and begging for help. No security, no stocks, no bonds, nothing but a measly little $500 equity in a life insurance policy. Why why don't you go to that riffraff you love so much and ask them to let you have $8,000? You know why? I know why, because they'd run the other way, that's why. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do for you, Hope. When this house of cards of yours comes tumbling down, call me back. Maybe you can come work for me. I've got to go. I have more important things to do today. Goodbye.
That's what I get for praying. Oh, I am ruined. I am ruined. It'd have been better if I never even had this cafe. I'm ruined. What was my mother thinking when she named me Hope? She should have named me Hopeless. Everything is hopeless. I can't see a way out. Nobody in life ever really cares or watches over you anyway. What good did I ever do with this cafe? Nobody's even here anymore. I don't think I ever helped anyone. She's right, everything she said. What was the point? What's the point of having hope? Why even have hope if everything always falls apart?
We'll have a brief intermission, and we'd like you to take time and go out into the lobby and look at some of the art and get some snack, and so we can change the set for your next act. Thank you very much.
I know. Well, you even have the rim around. That cuts on my circulation. No, when they have the rim
That's a good voice, but the Indian voice. The big guy. The guy who voices that resembles the big guy.
It's a play, you put on it and go like that. Yeah. Okay, so is he on these knees? I'm leaving those. Where's the other? This is the black table, the cloth that I'm gonna cover. Where's the pine trees? Put the no, get them. That's what this is covering. No, the pine trees. Oh, and this stays too. The cups. Yeah, because you'll need it to hang that. Where's those pine trees? Right here. Go on, yeah. Oh no, it goes next to the bar.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll do that, you guys.
Okay, what about that blanket on the chair?
Okay, so, my thought.
I think I know what we could use.
Yeah. I'm trying to do something. So one goes in the back. Yeah, I like it. Does this work? As long as when we leave, they can take it off. Joe, don't forget, where's so Izzy Mario. So you'll hang those up, put those back on, try to keep this back, and you could leave it leading. Just somehow get that in so it looks like it's okay. And with that, take the glasses down, that crown thing, and take the black cloth down because take the black cloth off. You can't move this. Hold on, this is something's wrong, Sunetta. This got put on. This has got the tape. Because can I get this tape? Take that up. And these are too far because what's his name sits over here. You're welcome. Should I leave the chair this way? It doesn't make sense, does it? Will he remember to turn it around? You want me? Yeah, I want him to. Remind me.
And then what do you want?
I'm looking for tape. So wait, Izzy, when do you come out here? How do you come out?
So when they started up, I'll just be like, whoosh. I'll just like
in here. I'm freezing.
It is, I know.
It's never like this.
I know. I don't know, I just. We got the blankets on.
Oh, I did too. I finally took it off and put it on my legs like a blanket. But the chair is never warm enough.
Yeah.
You know? Ooh.
I'm gonna wait till in the morning. You're tough.
It's a nice Christmas production.
They always have such a good program. Have you been to the Hope's Cafe before?
Yeah, let's see, I think we missed, in October.
Mm.
September, August, maybe July.
Yeah, I know they did it before, but when they started at St. Mary's Church doing it, we missed their first one, but then we've seen everyone after that. So.
They used to do it where at St. Mary's Church?
Yeah, it's in the basement.
Oh, we never saw it.
Oh, okay. And they didn't own this at that time. Yeah.
How long have they owned this?
Not long. How long have they had this place?
Oh, I think it's all spring, like some early
Yeah, I
spring.
think maybe 6 months.
Oh, really?
Because it was hot. Wasn't it hot when you were helping put down the floors?
Yeah.
But I mean, wasn't it hot?
Oh, yeah. Maybe late spring, maybe. We'll have to find out.
Yeah. That's for people who have wheat allergies.
Do they do the same Hope's Cafe thing in St. Mary's?
They don't do it anymore. They did
I
it.
know,
Yeah.
I know,
Yes.
but I mean
It
the
was a
same.
continuation.
Oh.
So how do you know them?
Well, Carla, owner, do you know her? She owns the, Carla and Jeff own the Two Hearts Cafe. I mean, the Two Hearts, Two Hearts. Yeah, Campbell Gibson.
On 191st.
Right,
Right.
yeah, and they're from our parish.
Oh,
And
they're-
so we know Carla.
So you're from St. Jude?
Yeah, we know Carla and Jeff, so they told us about it.
Okay. Did you guys go when they had the 7 last words at your church?
You know, I think it was several years ago. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think we saw it. then.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just fantastic.
We just did it at St. Mary's this year.
Oh, I wish I would have known. I would have gone to see it again.
It's amazing, isn't it? They need to put an announcement in the bulletins.
Yeah, they should.
In the
Yeah.
surrounding area.
Because I remember when I saw it, you know.
It's very moving.
It was beautiful. And then I found out that Carla, I think, went to school with Simonetta at Maria High School, and then my sister-in-law did too.
You're kidding.
Either a year before or a year after. But
And
I
what
think
high school was it?
Maria High School in the city.
Okay.
So they all, you know, they were within a year or two of each other.
I just want to invite you all to come back in
Oh,
for
that's
Act 2.
interesting.
It's a wonderful cafe.
So Simonetta has what, 4 daughters and a son?
Yep. Anna, Simonetta, Helen, and Mary. And John.
And that's her, the one that plays Hope.
Correct.
Yeah.
And her husband is the one who's the deacon.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
You made it easy to bend and go over. Sitting back with windows, I don't know if I can stay. Up there, very hot. Actually, seems to be hot water. I don't think they know it started.
I don't think everyone knows it started.
No one knows it started.
Come in.
Come on in.
Starting.
Come on
We're
in.
starting.
They're starting.
They're starting.
She walked in and she was supposed to be worrying like this. And she turned around and said, there's nobody in the audience. She went,
We're starting.
One of the announcements, but nobody heard it.
They want you to be seated.
They want to start.
They'd like you to be seated.
They want to start.
No one's listening. No, he's making an announcement.
Please take your seat.
Do you mind? I'm gonna try.
Just put your chair forward.
Yeah,
and
good
out.
idea. Just get to the other. One had one.
I know.
It was working out for me. So, yeah.
Hope. Hope, why are you despairing?
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I know your name. I know everything about you. I knew you as a child. I've watched you grow up. And I've been with you all the time.
What are you, some mind reader or something?
Oh, of course not. I am your guardian angel. You can call me Clarice. It is my job to shield you from harm, to protect you from bodily and spiritual dangers. I'm a messenger. I take your prayers to heaven. You pray to me. And people often forget about their angels, but they are always there. You just have to remember to pray to them. I came to help save you because you were despairing.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait, back up. What did you just say? Because I was despairing?
Well, you were at the cafe, and you were losing hope because $8,000 was lost.
All right, it's things like that. How do you know about things like that?
Because I said I'm your guardian angel.
Right. Yeah, well, you look about the kind of guardian angel I get. All fluffy. And, where's the wings? And there's something very familiar. Why do you look like Susan?
I do have wings, but you can't see them now because, well, I am coming to you in the form of a human. Well, you see, angels don't have bodies. Unlike what most people think, they're not people that have died and have become angels. They are spiritual beings created at the beginning of time. And, well, God allows angels to come to people to help them, sometimes in the form of human. And so I came in the form of your waitress Susan so that I would have a familiar face. I'm here to help you.
Oh, okay. Well, you wouldn't happen to have $8,000, would you?
Oh, well, we don't need money in heaven.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Well, it comes in pretty handy down here, gal. But I found that out. And I should have never even opened up that cafe. I should have just never did it.
But you don't know how much you have done. I mean, if it hadn't been for you...
If it hadn't been for me, everybody would be a whole lot better off. My husband, my children, all my friends at the cafe.
You shouldn't talk like that.
Well, why don't you just go haunt somebody else?
This is going to be more difficult than I thought. Okay, so you really think that people would be better off if you weren't around?
I don't know. Maybe it'd just be better if I was never born.
What did you say?
I wish I was never born.
Well, you shouldn't say a thing like that. Well, actually, that does give me an idea. It could work. What do you think? Okay, we'll see. All right, Hope, you have your wish. You have never been born.
Cold now.
Melvin! Yeah. Where's my money? Oh, yeah, got it here somewhere. Is it all here?
Better be.
For your sake. No one cheats at Giuseppe, eh?
Never.
Is this Giuseppe?
Oh, yes.
What happened to him? Why does he look weird? What's happening? Wait a minute. Where's my cafe? What happened to my cafe?
Well, you see, since you were not here to buy it, well, this building was abandoned. It was going to be demolished. And, well, since there wasn't Hope's Cafe, well, Giuseppe, when he he went through his crisis, he gave up on everything, and he ended up getting this place for a song and opened it up as a bar.
No. And hey, what are you guys doing? How come you're not working? Why aren't you being baristas? And what are you doing, Melvin? Smoking and drinking? Smoking? You influenced him to smoke?
Look, lady, nobody tells me what to do, especially if I don't know who they are.
Listen, I don't know who you are, so why don't you leave us alone so we can drink
And play cards.
You don't know who I am.
Yeah, mind your own business.
What's wrong with them? Why are they acting so strange? What's the matter?
Well, you see, Melvin, well, he was a high school dropout. And since you weren't able to hire him at Hope's Cafe, well, he got hooked up with Giuseppe, and well, now he's a thug. And well, he didn't get hired because Maggie wasn't there to hire him, and so now.
Wait. Maggie wasn't there to hire him? I know that for sure. I heard about it for days. I hired this guy. You better let him stay there. He's got to work at the cafe. He wears that strange clothing. I know Maggie hired him.
Well, Maggie couldn't hire him because Maggie wasn't born.
What do you mean Maggie wasn't born? Of course she was born. You don't know something I know, Guardian Angel. I'm a twin. Maggie and I are twins. So if I'm born, she's born. We're born at the same time.
But you see, you were not born, so then Maggie was not born.
Oh, who are you? Who are you? What?
Like I said, I am your guardian angel.
All right. I don't know what this is. This is like hypnosis or something. You're making everybody strange and weird and causing all these strange things to happen around here.
No, it's just you don't see. It's because you were not born. You don't have an identity.
Oh, yes, I do have an identity. My name is Hope. And I...
No, your name is not Hope. There is no Hope, and you don't have a license.
Well, I have...
You don't have your letters either. And it's not there.
What?
The feather that Fernando gave you. You see, Hope, you have been given a wonderful gift. A chance to see what the world would be like without you.
This is crazy. I don't know what you're doing. This is a dream or something weird. This is just crazy. I don't believe it.
It's a funny thing, isn't it? A person's life touches so many other lives that when he isn't around, there's a dreadful hole, isn't there?
This is just too much. I'm not going for any of it.
How you doing?
Okay, my brother-in-law.
Giuseppe,
Yes.
I gotta talk to you. I need a couple of guys for a job.
You got it? Who the best?
I'm going
Deacon
over.
Bob, hi. Tell me you know me.
Hey, I want to go to the confession at night.
You don't even know you can, kid.
I don't know the past.
Deacon, you're married to my sister, Faith.
Hey, lady, I ain't had faith in kindergarten. I didn't know what you're talking about. Get out of here. What are you bothering me for?
Deacon.
Deacon. Hey, I'm gonna go. Give me a bourbon.
Come
on, bourbon.
Oh, you're some shot.
Sorry, nothing. Oh.
Well, you see, you were not there to introduce. You were not there to introduce Deacon Bob to your sister Faith. So Bob never had his reversion, and you never became a deacon.
I don't believe it. I don't. This is a dream. And drinking. Wake up.
Okay, that's right. Police are here. Okay. I'm gonna make sure everything's on the up and up.
He's on balance.
Everything is fine. Take a look.
We're looking.
Hey, what's he doing here?
Hey, it's a free country.
You just got out
Came
of
in for a
joint.
drink.
What, you want to go back in?
I ain't gonna go to the joint for coming here and having a drink, okay?
Yes, but drinking leads to all kinds of crazy things.
Put him on the list.
He's on list.
You're on my list. Look, you two. You want a drink? I'm not the Leslie door. I don't know how you took over this abandoned building. But since you closed down Greek Street and kicked out the Greek community, you're on my list, buddy. I'm gonna make sure you go away in that slammer forever.
What he said, like
Everyone
we're
else
gonna
on my
forget,
list.
huh?
Okay, I scared.
Should I put him on list?
Put him on the list twice.
Wait, he's already
I've
on
got
the
him.
list.
Good.
I put you on again.
I've got a cell all picked out for you. It has your name and everything. 3C.
No, somebody's in 3C.
3D.
3D.
Okay, I'd like to see better.
Hey, Nikki, Lola, when did you guys become cops?
Is she on the list?
I don't know, but she's in this place. She can be up to no good. Put her on the list.
Hey, it's Hope.
What is she?
You guys, I'm Hope. Hi.
Hope, on the
When,
list.
when did you
Put her
become
on the list.
cops? What
When
is
Greek
this?
Street closed down.
It's
Because of him.
Greek Street? Greek Street is down the block. It's as vibrant as ever. You're kidding me, right?
No, we don't kid.
We never kid.
Look,
It's not professional.
I don't know what Giuseppe did in my cafe, but this is something weird going on. Just ignore them. But well, what about what you guys? Why did you become cops? What happened?
Because he kicked out the Greek community.
Is this Grace and we got grudge?
Not good.
No, come
Zeus is closed. It was taken over by Jupiter.
No more girls.
Disgusting. Let's go. Let's go. I've got my eye on all of you. Okay.
You're all on
You're all
list.
going in the slammer.
We're watching all of you. All of you.
All of you. Who's this? What are you doing here?
I don't want any trouble, officers. I'm just here to fix the pipes. I'm a plumber.
Plumber man. Put him on the
You're a
list.
plumber, man?
I do not know any of these bad men. I come here to fix the pipes and that's it.
You come here to work?
I'm a law-abiding citizen, yes.
You work in this joint, this dump?
Yes. No good.
The pipes are bad, I fix them. I get paid, I go home.
Maybe you come and you break the pipes instead of fixing, eh?
No,
Yes, that's a good idea. Give him a whack for me.
that would be against the law. I cannot break the law.
Don't worry. We'll look the other way.
We'll look that
We'll
way,
look the other
you
way.
work this way.
Okay, have a great day,
Is he on-
officers.
We put him on
Put
list.
him on the list.
Plumber man's on list.
But add an asterisk. Because he
Thank
might be okay.
Thank you very much for that.
He's an asterisk.
Officer.
What's an asterisk?
Have a
An
safe day.
asterisk. We'll talk about that at the
We're
station.
watching you, Mr. Asterisk.
Hey, Giuseppe, what's with the coppers, man? You got trouble again?
Everything is normal. Santa Claus, list, naughty, nice, whatever. Everything is fine.
Don't worry, I didn't tell them nothing. I played it clean and they bought it, those jerks.
It's good.
Well, I'm here to fix the pipes, but this time I better get paid or else.
Oh yeah? You hear that? He said, or else.
What else what?
Well, listen. This is the 6th time this month I'm here to fix the pipes. You haven't paid me yet. Okay, now, my calculations say you owe me $3,000. That's 3 G's you owe me. All right? So, the pipes are not getting fixed until I get paid. Period.
Casey, come on, sit down here. Come on, Casey, come here. Yes, baby, listen, Casey. We will pay you
Yeah, okay, thanks. That's all I want.
when we are good and ready to pay you, alright? Now go fix the pipe. And remember, the flat you live in, who owns it, and who protects the neighborhood.
Yeah, you take
Go
care
fix
of
the
that.
pipe.
You like living there?
Yeah, I like living there.
Oh, yeah, you like to stay there too?
Hey, listen, you forget one thing, tough guy. I'm not Greek, I'm Polish, okay? And the Germans couldn't kick the Polish out in World War II, and the Italians aren't gonna kick us out now. All right, this guy, he's all talk, you know? Oh, no, wait a minute, Bobo. Okay. Put that heater away, okay? I'm
Fix the
going.
pipes.
I'm going to fix them right now.
Fix the pipes.
Okay.
Be a
Hey,
good boy.
Giuseppe, look. Just give me a couple stiff drinks.
This guy.
We'll call it even,
Ah,
okay?
that's right,
It's
all
gotta
right.
take the edge off. you
Sit
know?
down.
You can light my smoke and we'll all even. all right?
Yeah, listen to me.
Pipes will be fixed.
You have a nice drink and nice smoke and you fix the pipes, okay? Alright? Alright.
They're all smoking. and your fiancée?
Who's this thing?
Oh,
Who's
me.
this thing?
Oh, you know me.
Hey, and your friend here, hey. How about it, Toots? We'll go out for a drink
No,
after I'm
no.
done.
She can't do that. No.
Sure, why not?
Wait a second. Aren't you engaged anymore to Marty Ann?
Engaged?
Yeah. What are you
Are
talking
you
about?
crazy?
You guys
Listen,
just got engaged.
listen, lady. I've been married 5 times, okay? And we're all jerks.
Did you ever tell Marty Ann that?
Who the heck is this Marty Ann? Where do you come off calling me Wally?
What's your name?
No,
Listen,
no,
you two.
they call me Kaz around here, short for Kazmarchik, okay? That's what they call me. I'm still taking your friend out for a drink when we're done here, right, Tuts?
Listen, this is a bar. People come here to drink, get drunk. Are you gonna drink or not? There's the door, alright?
Seltzer water with lime.
Hey, wait a minute, you sure you want that lime, lady? You gotta drive, you know.
What do you want? Anything?
Seltzer water. What do you want? Come on.
Well,
Yes, alright.
a cherry, a cream soda?
Hey, you get free more than that. Think about me tonight, lady.
So listen, people. People come here to get drunk, alright?
Okay. Well, how about a glass of white wine?
Alright, do that.
I think we should stick with the cream soda now.
Salud.
Hey, boss, is there anything I could do around here? Sweep the floors, wipe the tables, anything just for some cash, dollars?
Come on, hurry up, come on.
Oh, thanks.
Rhea.
Hard-working kid, that's great.
Rhea. Rhea.
Who are you?
Rhea. Great, did you guys find Great Sadie
Hey,
yet?
he's got the sports pages in his shoe.
I don't know.
Where did you
I
find
don't
this
want to
guy?
get into more trouble, so. Sorry, but I don't know you. Neither your friend.
Hey, Roman. What? What's wrong with you? What happened to you? Why are you so funny? Why can't you stand still? Roman, it's me, Hope. Don't you recognize me?
No, I don't know any of you. I don't know you at all.
Yeah, you do, Roman. Oh gosh, you're not back on the roof again, are you?
Papa.
Roman.
Hey, what are you doing back here? You're not coming to Giuseppe's joint like this. I told you never to come back.
Well, you see, Hope, well, he was living on the roof, but because you weren't able to hire him, well, at some point, the roof collapsed, and then he was sued, and he didn't have any money, and so then he was put in jail, and, well, and now.
Listen, if you two know him, he owes me a lot of money. You two must be looking for a handout too,
No,
eh?
no,
Yeah.
No,
I think so.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey.
Clientele's going downhill
in
here.
my pocket.
That's my money. Don't pick his pocket. I pick the pocket.
Get the kid
No
out.
clean.
Hey, nice try, kid. Keep it up.
Hey.
You'll get the hang of it.
Get through it. Melvin, do me a favor here. Do some work. Get this guy out of here. I don't want to see him ever again. And these two pixies, out they go. Through the window, through the door. I don't care.
Wait a second. No. This is my cafe.
Cream and soda.
Clarice!
Give me some lime. I need another lime.
Oh, I got
Clarice! Gosh, this is horrible. This is just awful. What is going on? Nobody knows who I am. What? Everybody's so weird. They're so strange. Okay, wake up. There's something wrong. There's something. Marianne, say you know me.
I don't know you.
Wait. Look at my face.
I don't know
Say
you.
you know me.
Not a safe
This is
neighborhood.
so distressing. I don't know what's happening or going on to me right now. Just tell me you know me. Remember?
I don't know you,
Do you
baby.
remember that time in Hope's Cafe when I gave you the book and I said to you, look, read this and you read about the
Cafe.
saints and you
No,
read about
there's-
St. Paul.
There's no cafe around here. There's just that horrible bar. I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
it's a cafe. I own a cafe. You remember me from the cafe? Remember?
I don't.
Oh, come on.
Hey, lady,
Look.
they told you to get out of here. Get out of here.
Wally, come here. There's your fiance. You guys are getting married. Wally, tell her you guys, this is Marty Ann. You guys are getting married. You're getting married. Oh no. She's fainting. Wally, help me. Wally, she's fainting. Are you gonna help me?
This is so shameful when even ladies don't know how to drink in moderation. Get out of here, I forgot my cigarettes.
Wait, yes you do. Oh, please don't do this to me. You've got to recognize Sadie, please.
Oh my gosh, what's happening? Wait, are you trying to rob her? Get away from her. Come on, Barbie, let's go. Let's go, please.
Sadie, wait, don't you know? No, wait, Sadie, no. Clarice, how? Clarice. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I know I want to go home. That's all I know. Just take me home. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to find the cafe. Where is it? Let me get back to the cafe.
You don't have a home.
Yes, I do. I have a home. Where's my boys? What about the boys? I want to see the boys. Show me them. They'll recognize me.
You don't have any kids because you were never born, so you never had any kids.
No, don't say that. This is crazy. Of course I have children. I have a home, and I have the cafe, and I have a husband, and...
You see, Hope, you were given a wonderful life. Wouldn't it be a shame for you to throw it all away?
Clarice, well, what about Fernando? What happened to him?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Why?
You wouldn't want to know.
No, Clarice, tell me, what happened to Fernando? If I don't have children, well, then he's still around, and he must be somewhere. What happened to him? Well, where is he? Let me see where he's at.
Well,
Please, I'm desperate. I want to see Fernando. Where is he?
All right, so
where?
When you met him the first time, he was on his way to visit a friend, and he met you, so he canceled his flight. Well, because you weren't there to meet him, he didn't cancel his flight, and he went, but the plane crashed. And he died.
No, he didn't die. He didn't get on that plane.
He did.
No, I know that plane. Wait, don't go. Wait, Clarice, help me get back. I have to get back. Oh God, I have to get back. Help me. I want my life. I want to live again. I don't care what happens to me. I don't care what they do. I want my kids again, and I want my husband, and I'll take whatever consequence. Please, God, let me get back. Please. Clarice, hear me. I want to live. God, let me live. This must be. I'm back. Don't you dare kick me out of here! This is my cafe! Don't you kick me out!
Kick you out? You kicked me out.
Just wait.
Wait,
Yeah.
Melvin! Melvin?
Yeah.
Oh, you know me?
Of course I know you.
Are you smoking?
No.
Are you drinking?
No.
Oh, wonderful! Oh, okay, so this is real. So this is it. Oh, so, Susan?
Yes.
Susan?
Yes.
sit down?
Yes,
Sit down,
sit
yes.
down.
You should
Yes.
see what we did.
Something's coming. Great.
Yes, it's really great.
Yes.
Come on,
They're coming.
people.
I think they're
Let's
coming.
go. Come on. Go
Are
get
they
them.
coming? Come
You
on
should
in.
wait and see. It's great.
Come on in.
Come on, everybody.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hi.
Put it all in there.
Hi, Hope.
Hey.
Marty Ann, Polly?
Yeah.
You guys are engaged, right?
Yes, we are.
What are you talking about? Of course. Oh my
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
thank you.
This is my Christmas bonus from No More Leaks Plumbing. It's yours.
Nikki,
We have brought the American dollar.
That's right.
Roland.
How you doing? Here you go. Whoa. Hey.
Mama's a mama.
Hey,
Sultan, here you go.
It's more.
There you go. Easy come, easy go. There you go.
I didn't think it was easy to come.
That is it.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh my.
It's lots of money.
Money.
Oh,
That's so, I don't know what to say.
oh, this
Thank you.
is
It's good work.
Guys, guess what? We found Sadie!
Where was she?
Miracolo.
Well, she accidentally hit her head, as Melvin said, while crossing the street. And then someone found her and brought her to another hospital out of town. And then we were able to find her. Let me go get her!
Oh my God. Did you hear that? Sadie was found. Sadie? Honey, we were so worried about you.
I want a big little knack in your head, you know? Oh my
Oh, you're back with
Hey,
the...
Melvin!
I love the tears.
Oh, got it where it in season.
If you want, bring money for a basket.
You know what? Hold on. Let me get my pocket
Put
boys.
money in the basket.
Hold on. Here you go, honey.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah,
No problem.
You want to count the money?
Yeah, Al, come
Sure
on.
did.
I hope you got an envelope in there.
I do.
Yeah.
Show her.
I see it.
He dumped it, maybe.
Hey, this is Maggie. Hey, this is my card. What?
Hey, you forgot to
Melvin.
put a stamp on
That's
it,
where,
Melvin.
that's where the money is. Now I remember.
What?
The money in the envelope.
You're kidding.
I thought you were sending her a birthday present.
Oh, there's the money.
I didn't know how much it was. Oh, this is wonderful.
Well, how did that get in there, though?
Maybe an angel put it in there. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, you know what they say. What?
What did they say?
They say, you know what they always say when you hear a bell ring, you know? They always say an angel's getting his wings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Melvin, angels already have wings.
Yeah, they do. They
I-
told me that.
I didn't. What?
Well, I did. Never mind.
That's the
They
same.
do.
Yeah!
Let's sing anyway.
Angels we have heard on high,
sweetly singing on a plain. Hey,
Susan!
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a wonderful surprise for you all.
what?
A surprise? More than this?
Oh my goodness.
It is I, Fernando.
Fernando.
I know that.
Well, how come what happened to you? You're fine.
I know. I went to the hospital and he was fine. The
He's
doctor said it's a
speechless.
miracle.
Hey, listen everybody! Up to Giuseppe's new Cucina Paradiso for celebration!
Angels we
Heard on high, sweetly singing on a plain. Hey, everybody give a cheer for my wife, Hope.
Just gonna